was a red bird. However, it was a robin.
Yes, but kids also, they say kids and the elderly are the closest connected to the spirit world.
Yep.
So,
And there was a card. You could hear a cardinal in the background.
yep, and if there was, robins are actually signs from past loved ones.
Yes.
It means that a loved one is near. So that's cool.
It was very cool. Yeah, it was just kind of a nice time. It was very impromptu. But it was perfect, you know.
I'll have to send you a video from yesterday in my therapy session. We had a visitor yesterday, and I'm not sure who it was. It said grandmother, and I thought it was great grandma DeGroat,
Yeah.
Marion. And it told me not exactly, but I had done therapy from home several times, and Chastity was kind of like asking me like what the tie is to this house, because like, yes, I don't want this house to be demolished,
Right.
specifically because it's old, it's got a lot of history, and when I started talking about the history of the house, all of a sudden we're having interference.
Oh, sure.
The more I kept trying to tell her like something is interfering, like my connection was just fine, and she's like, I can't hear you, you sound like a robot. She was laughing. I could hear her and see her just fine, but yeah.
Yeah, how many times has that happened to us?
Yeah, I told her that. I said every single time we talk about like the spirits,
Mm-hmm.
we're not talking about them.
Nope.
But like, we start having interference issues. So I have an EMF detector upstairs, and I took it out because it doesn't. The only place it reacts in this house is our internet modem.
Sure.
And it was going insane.
Oh, that's so cool.
They said there's somebody by me, so we ended up having to end my session early. And I got a video of it responding to me saying, hey, come closer and make it go off again. So it was really cool.
That is super cool. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Those are fun. Alex is in the house. Heather is here. Pri is here. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Casey. Happy Thursday, guys. I hope you're making it a great day. Jen is in the house. Marissa is here. Hello, hello. We are going to be doing a rods live tomorrow to make up for yesterday, which I'm really glad for. Marin is in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. My live replays do get posted to YouTube every single morning. Make sure you're checking it out. The new moon is on Saturday. Make sure you are grounding your energy and getting enough rest, for sure, for sure. What are we doing today? We are doing rods. I was just going to ask if we went live yesterday. I was going to, and then something popped up that I had to put family first. And I sound so bummed doing that. It was a good time. It was fine. My sister ended up staying longer than what she would have, and I wasn't gonna, tell her, give her the boot. Kerrigan is in the house. Welcome in, guys. Keep double tapping that screen for me, please, and thank you. Make sure you are reposting that live and sharing it. Pew pew. Hey, hey, hey. Happy Thursday. What else is up in the world? How was your day?
They haven't come down.
To what?
The gas prices still haven't come down.
Oh my gosh. Taylor, I paid $81 yesterday to fill my truck. And that was at Costco. The gas price was $4.27. And now it's like $4.67.
Well,
I journaled about that. I'm like, so gross. Ew.
Well, so looking at different places to move, I mean, realistically, the price of apartments now, we'd be better off getting a mortgage.
Yeah.
And I found the perfect little house, and it's got a contingency on it right now, and I'm like, come on.
Oh no.
There's no place an offer. I call a realtor tomorrow, so we'll see what happens.
Ooh, that is super awesome.
Everything is so freaking expensive.
So expensive. Yeah.
I think I'm going to go rent a pothole.
A cardboard box.
City never fixes the potholes, so
I know. Some of them you can really just jump in.
I I know. We'll just dig down.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Lon says that mine takes 120 to fill. Ew, the gas is nuts. It really is. It's been gross. Kerrigan, so my sister-in-law is pregnant. She asked me a while ago what your name was, so I sent her your page. Well, I guess she started asking about fertility. You told her she'd be pregnant near... Dun dun dun. To be continued. Alex says that's Matt's car too, 120 to 130. That's so gross. That's like horrible.
That should be against the law.
Honestly, though, like at that point, you might as well just get a fucking motorized scooter.
Like, okay, you have to think, how much does the average car cost? And I'm just talking like a regular basic sedan like mine. SUVs are more than that. Trucks are like, that should be illegal, what they charge for those.
Yeah.
And you have to pay to get them registered. You have to pay for insurance. Gas should be free. Gas should be free. I'm sorry.
It's a necessity to have. It's like when you are, like the state says that car insurance is a luxury. Having a car is a luxury item. But it's really not. Like, you need a car in order to survive.
Exactly. It's not like we have bullet trains or, like subways around here. In some cities, New York, Chicago, no, you can walk most places and get to the subway.
Yeah.
What do you do when you live in the country? Okay? Nearest gas station is 10 miles away.
Yes.
You're walking.
Yes. And I found out that that Wisconsin actually has the worst for public transportation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything's country.
Yeah.
Like it's all farm fields.
Yes. Bye, Alex. We'll talk to you soon. I did want to catch this. Kerrigan, and she announced to the family in February and found out it's a boy last Saturday. That is really freaking awesome. Thank you so much for coming back and updating. We are taking donations. We are just starting. We're just getting to 5K, guys. So we are just kind of like just shooting the shit. We're gonna get to donations and the free questions. Welcome in, guys. Happy Thursday. I hope you are making it a great day. Congratulations to you and your family. Thank you so much for coming back and updating. That is super fun and exciting. And thank you for sharing me with your family. It's always awesome to get to know other family members. Thank you. Go ahead.
I have Sarah says Roberta hasn't gotten back to me yet about pay. Will she agree to anywhere between 20 to 25 an hour? She says she starts Saturday.
Congratulations, Sarah. That is super awesome and exciting. Also, I do feel like you will compromise between 20 and 25. I feel like it's going to be like 24.50. Good luck.
And then I have I have Ashley. Was Arrow telling the truth about not contacting Yayla?
Yes.
Has Arrow started hanging out with other women romantically since our breakup?
Yes.
Will Wawa help me out financially if I allow him to pursue me?
Yes.
And then is Arrow telling the truth about never dating or taking Yayla serious in any way just because we broke up?
I feel like part of him believes that. A little bit, not a lot of it.
And then I have Casey that's not a connect. That is a message from Guides about the energy between Zay and I.
Cool. All right. What do we have with you and Zay? I have, okay. So I see that there's a lot of different things going on. I feel like there's a lot of moving parts. I feel like your energy is being pulled in a lot of different directions. Likewise with Zay. There's just a lot of different things going on, juggling too much at this particular moment in time. And with this new moon coming up on Saturday, you're going to hear me talk about that a lot. I feel like there's going to be distance, not necessarily awkwardness, but lack of communication, just because there's going to be lack of motivation, lack of energy, and Exhaustion. Yeah, that's where I was going with this. So I do feel within the next 3 to 5 days, you're going to start seeing more consistency with communication. I feel like things are going to start to get better. I feel like your guides are wanting you to pursue this. They want you to know to keep working on your self love, your self worth, and your self confidence, and keep taking one day at a time. Try not to rush the situation. You get this.
Okay, your turn.
All right, Jen, will you get the job that you had for that you interviewed for yesterday? I do feel so. Yes. Hi, Eileen. I hope you're doing well. Tulin, will you be in a relationship with the right woman soon? I do feel so. Yes. Marin, will you go up with Montreal to Naples tomorrow for the 6 days he's there? I do feel so. Yes. Good luck. Erica, will Joshua message you? I do feel so, yes. Tori, will Roberta treat you well today? I do feel so, yes. Michelle, I know it's May, but do you still see contact and reuniting with Sandy? I do feel so, and I do feel it's going to be before June. Daft, does Dale like you romantically? I do feel so. Is he just slow moving? Also, yes. Angie, I missed it. Give it to me again. Jem, is Adam anxious to see you in person today? Again? Yes, I do feel so. Beatrice, is Kobe. I missed it. Go ahead.
I have Angie's.
Yep.
And did Anthony get his Hades tattoo? Because I have Persephone.
Yeah.
And then the other one was Beatrice.
Yeah.
Will Kobe put his hands on me?
In a non-loving way? No. In a harmful way? No, I do not feel so. Brianna, will you get the house at 281? I do feel so, yes. Kenny, will you see Hero this week? I do feel so, yes. Something just moved over here. Norma, is A seeing someone else romantically? I do not feel so at this particular moment in time. Chantal, will you get told at your scan tomorrow that baby's going to be premature? Fertility questions do require donation, please, and thank you. Unless you become a sole subscriber, then you can ask it for free. Take.
Yes. I have Yolanda open. Do you see the cycle? Do you see the cycle breaking between B and I, and us actually being in a healthy, serious, committed relationship?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like this is just a temporary phase. You will transition out of it. I feel like it's one step forward, one step back at this particular moment in time. I feel like it's a game called Circle. You're like, hey, knock it off, things get better, and then it's just a matter of time before you start exactly where you end up again, right? Where you are now. I do feel like in the fall you're gonna see less of what is happening and more growth between the relationship. Does this have what it takes to be long term? Yep, I do have the package deal here as well, and the work that you're putting in is projected to pay off. Is it in your best interest to continue to be patient and pursue this relationship? Yeah, I do feel so. I know it's not easy. Keep putting in the work, and you'll see the reward.
Then I have Brianna. When will M reach out to me?
I do feel like M is projected to reach out to you. When is the question? I have about 7 to 10 days as a current projection.
Okay.
Cool. Angelise, will you and Sebastian be in a committed relationship? I do feel so. Yes. Danny, will Elle propose in 26? Yes. Chelsea, will there be more growth between you and Richie in the next year or in the near future? I do feel so. Yes. Nicole, when do you see receiving a job offer to work in? I've been applying. Okay, New York City. I do feel like that's going to happen. I feel like it's going to be. I don't feel May. I feel like it's going to be end of June, early July is the current projection. Keep looking, you got this. Take.
I have Ashley. Will Aaron and Marie date this year?
I do feel so, yes.
I have, will JP help me out financially after my surgery?
Yes.
Gemma, will my daughter-in-law be kinder to my son Taylor?
Yes.
Will my son and his wife get back together or back into a romantic relationship?
Yeah, I don't feel like it's gonna be long term though.
And does Adam want us to get back into a romantic relationship?
Not really at this particular moment in time.
Absolutely. Will Arrow continue to try to get back into a relationship with me?
No, I feel like he'll eventually give up.
Okay, your turn.
Cool. I have Christine. Does Peter already moved on, or is he still hoping for us to get back together again? I do feel like reconciliation is in the future. Channy, is Floyd missing you romantically? Yes. Samantha, will you and X be together romantically? Yes. JC, will there be issues with your paperwork? I do not feel so at this particular moment in time. Chelsea, when will you see another update on your tax transcript? I feel about 3 weeks as a current projection. Welcome in, guys. Keep double tapping. Jim, welcome in. I hope you're doing well, friend. Will your left hip heal soon? I fell and broke it. Oh my gosh. I hope you're doing well. I do feel like you will heal soon. Speedy recovery, friend. Sending healing vibes for sure. Ray, will Jeff and you be together romantically? I do feel so. Yes. Chelsea, will Richie help you out financially after your surgery? Yes, I do feel so. Jasmine, thank you for the gifts. Always appreciated, never required. Miss Rose, I missed it. Yesenia, will Ramon come back to reconcile romantically with you? I do feel so, yes.
I have Rose. It's will A reach out soon?
Yes.
I have Ashley. Will me and JP get into a committed relationship?
I do feel so, yes.
And was everything that Star told me in my reading going to happen?
Currently projecting, yes.
Right. I'm good.
Love you, good luck. Anita, does Wesley think you're attractive? Yes, I do feel so. Prishni, will you be employed next month? I do feel so, yes. Welcome in, guys. Keep double tapping that screen for me, please, and thank you. Casey, does Day want to be with you romantically? Yes. Jasmine, update, you were right. I got my commission payout. Huge congratulations. That is super awesome. You deserve it, girl. Thank you so much for coming back and updating. Love the updates. Updates mean more to me than anything anyone can ever provide. So thank you, thank you. It means a lot. Congratulations. You put the work in and you got the reward. You deserve it. Tigrit.
I have Ashley. Will I be completely moved on from Arrow before he tries to get into a relationship with Yayla?
Yes.
I'm good over here.
Cool. Trinity, will Quentin and you meet in person? Yes. H, will Mo come back? Yes. Rose, will A reach out this week? Yes. Thanks, Kim. I appreciate you. Ray, will you send the paper for your new position this month? I do feel so. Yes. Hopewell, will Reason want us to reconcile? Yes. Kim, will you get approved for the diet shot this month? I do feel so. Yes. Welcome in, guys. Keep double tapping that screen for me, please, and thank you. Miss Mary is in the house. Welcome, welcome. Pew pew. Gosh, this year just went by so fast already.
Don't remind me.
Yes, ma'am. All right. I'm going to take a step back from the free questions and prioritize my soul subscribers and the donators. My donation list is currently still open and available. If you're interested in donating, now is a great time to do so. The links are in the bio. Live replays do get posted to YouTube every single morning. Make sure you're checking it out and subscribing. We have 340 awesome subscribers over there. The new moon is on Saturday. Make sure you are grounding your energy and getting enough rest. Rest is best, especially when stressed. A lot going on, a lot of transitions. So make sure you're being kind to yourself and listening to your needs. If you're tired, go to bed early, for real, for real. Go ahead with donations, please.
Yes. Let's see. I have Carla. Will Graham pursue something romantic with me?
Yes.
And then she says, Dan went MIA out of the blue. Is this connection over?
I don't feel like it's over. I do feel like it's going to rekindle. Is this relationship going to be long term? No, I don't think so. Is it in your best interest to pursue this relationship? Little bit, well, not a lot of it. Yeah, go for it.
And then I have Jasmine, message from guides.
Cool. Hi, Jasmine. I hope you're doing well, dear. I feel like there's a lot of weight on my shoulders. I feel like I'm stressed. I feel like there's worry, stress, and anxiety. Keep working on yourself, love your self-worth and your self-confidence. I feel like there's a lot of different things going on. I feel like my energy is being pulled in a lot of different directions. So I feel tired. I feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Make sure you're getting enough rest where you can. I think I said juggling too much. So take a break, get some rest, or ask for help. What else can I see with this? Slow down. I feel like take a break. Like look at the sun through the clouds. Smell a flower. Look at the birds. Listen to the birds. Right. I feel like you're rushing through life to try to get things done instead of enjoying it. Mhm. What else can you show me? The Hangman. Hang out, go with the flow, try not to push, control, or rush the situation. I feel like you're saying, hey, universe, what's next for me? And the universe is kind of saying, hey, Jasmine, hang out for a little bit. So slow down just a little bit. You got this, okay?
And I have Ashley, did Arrow ever cheat on me with other women while we were together?
No, I do not feel so.
Okay, your turn.
Nikki, does Thomas have feelings for you? Yes, I do feel so. Subscribers and donators, please and thank you. Oh, super cute. Thank you, ma'am. You are very welcome. Rose, will A go on a trip in July if you asked him? I do feel so. Yes. Felicia, will Omari and you travel to see each other next month? I do feel so. Yes. Pew pew. Jasmine, will Gerald ask you to be his girlfriend? I do feel so. Yes. Deborah, will you see Quincy this weekend? I do feel so. Yes. Miss Mary, will you get good news on House 728 this week? I do feel so. Yes. Good luck. Keep me posted. Good.
There we go. Nope. No, I'm good.
Okay. Derek, Ursula Ellis and you get back together romantically? I do feel so. Yes. Welcome in, guys. Keep double tapping that screen for me, please, and thank you. Once we get to 15K, we will play the number game for a chance to win a free mini reading. Pew pew. At least, like, the sun is out and it's not so freaking windy today. That wind has been absolutely brutal.
Well, I know, and it's been bouncing back and forth between like almost 70 and then like 32 degrees, and it's not been nice.
No, it has not. It's been pretty rough. Yupper-do. Even like yesterday, it was like 44, and mom's like, fuck, it's cold out. I'm like, yeah, I know.
It wouldn't be bad though if it wasn't for the wind.
Yeah.
It's the wind that makes it like ridiculously cold.
For sure,
like,
for sure.
It's 40 degrees. I could get behind that.
Right.
No bugs.
Alex, scale you and Matt. I have Matt pegged about 6.1 out of 10, currently projecting. Mary says it was 50 degrees here in Dallas 3 days ago. Now it's 90s. Yes, please. Norma says 100s in Arizona. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. I definitely need to move. I was not here. I was not meant to live in a cold state, but here I am. Miss Meg, this is a good question. What does the scale mean? Sorry. Never be sorry for asking a question. If you have this question, there's more likely that somebody else has this question too. The scale is typically, somebody asks, how does this person feel about me? Instead of giving descriptive words like, oh yeah, he feels great, he's romantically interested. Well, what does that mean? How much does he like you? So I put on a scale 1 to 10. 1 being not so great, 10 being amazing, right? So anything above a 5 and higher is really good. Anything 5 and below is like, do you really know this person? You should probably just dip out type of thing. Um, so that's the scale. I hope that makes sense. No one gets a damn 9 out of 10. Doesn't happen very often. Um, sure, I'll do your yes or no. Alex, 30 weeks Saturday already. Can you imagine? I cannot. It's gone by so fast. Honestly, like, it's hard to believe that you're almost going to be giving birth again. So fast, I know. And like it's like we just projected Ellie, right? Your first. So it's kind of funny. Taylor, you got anything for me?
Yes, I have one.
Go ahead.
Monica, she said, Wesley and I got into a little disagreement. Was he still adamant that I didn't want a relationship?
Was he still adamant that you didn't want a relationship?
Oh, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. She said he was still adamant that he didn't want a relationship, and now they're not talking. Did she move on with her life at this point?
Okay, so is he being honest? A little bit, not a lot of it. I feel like the more you push them, you're gonna push them away. So we're not comparing men or boys to dogs by any means here, TikTok. However, what's going to happen when you're chasing a dog? The dog's gonna run the other way. You have to do the opposite in order to get the dog to chase you, right? So that's going to be really big. Equal energy exchange. I think we may have mentioned this earlier in some of your readings. Only give out as much energy as you are getting back. You can't force somebody to be in a relationship or do what they want to do. So I'm not quite sure why you're having the same conversation. I feel irritated. I feel annoyed. I feel like I don't want to communicate anymore. So that's exactly where the lack of communication stems from. Is it in your best interest to move on from this relationship? No, not yet. When I asked him if he liked the chase, he smiled and said he liked the attention. He likes the attention, but that's not necessarily liking the chase. There's a difference. Never chase. You're a queen. Queens don't chase nobody for anything. Let your people chase you because that's really important. Did I answer the question? Or is this an open?
It's not an open, but she would like it scaled, and will he message me today, and when, if so?
I do not feel like he's going to message you today. I do not feel like it's in your best interest to message this person. Is there going to be communication in May? No, I don't feel so. I feel like it's going to be in June. Do not reach out. I mean, you can, but it's just going to delay the progress.
And then I have one for S. Was wondering, what did Jose think of me when he saw me outside that one day, and how attractive he finds me as his baby mama?
Scale?
Yes.
I have about 6.3 out of 10 currently projecting, raising to about 6.7 out of 10.
Okay. Can you scale both of those situations? Was that both of them? She did pay for 2 scales.
Yes, I said 6.3 to 6.7. I do feel like this is going to move forward within a relationship if that's what you're pursuing.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, Alex is Matt excited to have a boy. I do feel so, yes. I feel like he's not. He wanted a girl, maybe nervous. Girl, maybe nervous. I feel nervous. I feel like he knows it's going to be more work, but I do feel like he's not showing how excited he is because the baby's not necessarily here yet. Does that make sense? Can I have the person who donated a rose, please?
Yes, it is.
Memory, will Cat text you tomorrow? I do feel so, yes. Ash, is the nausea and cramps I'm feeling today a positive sign for pregnancy? I do feel so, yes. Can you read it?
Jose did Asia kiss someone else on her trip to Brazil?
Possibly. I mean, if this was like super minor, I feel like it was almost a no. Like, I feel like it was a peck, if anything. Otherwise, I don't feel like anything happened. Venicia, thank you. Will I be with a man closer to your age than JT? I do feel so. Hi, Kelly. Will Tim romantically pursue you again? I do feel so. Yes. I feel communication within the next 7 to 10 days, and I see reconciliation about 3 weeks. You're welcome, Venicia. Jennifer, is in your best interest to go to Hunter's ball game tonight? I do feel so. Yes. Angelise, has Sebastian been thinking about you? Yes. Gugu, is Kat still in love with you? Yes. Rosa, scale Rosa and Ahmed, please. I have big picture pegged about 8.7 out of 10, currently projecting. Alex, will baby percentile drop again next scan? Little bit, not a lot of it. Rachel, is Will your lifetime partner? I do feel so. Yes. Nick, is your rib broken? Oh my gosh. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. I feel bruised. I feel sprained, possibly. I don't feel necessarily broken, but I feel like you definitely did a doozy. And good luck because there's nothing they can do for it besides like give you pain pills. So, and like every movement, every like cough, sneeze, rib pain is real pain, right, Taylor?
Yes, ma'am. I've not done that, but I've had costochondritis, which is inflammation between all the ribs, and that alone is brutal. So,
Yeah. I feel like anything with the abdomen in general, because any and every movement, you're just, yeah.
breathing,
Yes.
coughing, laughing, you're
Yeah.
rude.
Neck pain and back pain are really bad. Tooth pain, migraines. Yeah. Those things can be de, de,
Debilitating.
yeah, thank you. That's exactly the word I was trying to say. Your turn if you have any.
Yes, I have Ashley. Will one of my tax refunds get sent out to me before I go to Miami for surgery?
I do feel so, yes.
Gemma, will Adam and I get back into a romantic relationship this year?
I do feel so, yes.
Rachel says, got my positive test. You said I was 3 weeks. I've been told twins. Current energy.
Oh,
Current energy, is this correct?
honey, I'm so super excited for you. Huge congratulations. If you wouldn't mind, can you put it in the chat so I can screenshot it and put it on our page? I am so excited for you. I feel the excitement with you. I feel that there's a chance for twins. I feel like it's still early yet. I do feel twins currently projecting. I see a blue baby and possibly a pink baby currently projecting. Second one, I don't have a full visual on. So I'm seeing like feelings, which is super awesome and exciting. That can still change. It's early in the conception stages. I feel like at week like 13 to 17, they have to kind of like decide their parts or whatnot. But very awesome and exciting. What other questions does she have specifically?
She just said she wanted current energy on if twins is correct.
I
She also said the test came back super clear at 3 days before her missed cycle.
Wow, really? How cool is that? That's super special. Thanks for sharing that. Sometimes you can get lucky and you can get the test results that early. I knew the first day that my cycle was missed that I was pregnant and I did test positive. I was 4 weeks at that time. So it really just depends on the brand, the body, and God, if you believe in the God, or the baby, right? 4 days before you missed yours, yeah. And it really is. It just depends on hormones and everything else. That is super awesome and exciting. Congratulations, dear. Super light though, yeah. Yep, and as it gets progressing more, the it'll get darker for sure. Thank you for the update. That was super awesome. I appreciate you. Good luck, Mama.
I have. Ashley, will I get my payment from Poshmark next week?
I do feel so, yes.
Caitlin, will I arrive in Honduras tonight?
I do feel so, yes. Safe travels. I do feel, ooh, safe travels. I feel like there's going to be a delay in travel, but I still feel safe. Good luck. Keep us posted.
I'm good over here.
Cool, cool. Chelsea, when will you reach 5K on TikTok? Interesting. Good question. I don't feel like it's going to be in the summer. I feel like it's going to be in the fall of 26 as a current projection. And Monty, will you get into a long-term romantic relationship this year? I do feel so, yes. Debbie, will KK and you get into a relationship this month? Yes. I want to catch this one. Um, you're funny. Taylor says, I got my positive at your positive attitude.
Yeah, it was supposed to be test.
Yeah, attitude 20 weeks. Thought it was a food baby. It wasn't. It was a real baby.
Very much a real baby.
You're like, wait, what?
Yeah. I was eating a lot. I'm like, oh, I'm just getting a little chunky in the middle. You know, my belly wasn't all that big.
No.
Until I was like right at the end there.
Yo.
So, yeah, nope, definitely not food baby.
Yeah, too funny. Helen, will Keith contact you soon? I do feel so, yes. Um, yeah, Alex, will you get extended after June 30th with your job? It's still up in the air. I feel like there's a slight chance. I feel like they're discussing it or talking about it. I'm still leaning towards no at this particular moment in time, but of course that can always change. Leslie, will you go to the USA to see James? Yes, very cool. Teresa, is Marco jealous of you? I do feel so. Yes. End of May. Yeah, and that's fair. That's definitely fair, Alex. Megs, will Alex and you reconcile is what I thought that I saw. I'm getting a date this summer. Yes, I do feel so. Tag.
Yep. I have Stephanie. How bad do you see Jay wanting to communicate?
I have about 6.3 out of 10 currently projecting.
When will we get back together?
I have about 3 weeks as a current projection.
Gemma, could I have a timeline to when Adam and I will get back together, please?
Are you projected to reconcile? Yeah, I do feel so. When is the question? I don't feel like it's going to be end of May. I feel like it's going to be middle of June as a current projection.
And I have Ashley, will both refund checks from the IRS get released to me at the same time this year?
I don't feel like it's going to be the same exact time and day. I feel like it'll be like within a week or two.
Okay. I just had another one come through.
Okay.
It is. I have Ellie. Will I get to help Kaylin for her senior prom?
I do feel so, yes.
I'm good over here.
Cool, cool. Chelsea, will you and RO ever get into a committed relationship? I do feel so, yes. Hi, Maya. I hope you're doing well, dear. Happy Thursday, guys. Maya, will you see Lorenzo in person this year? I feel like it's not going to be this year. I feel like it's going to be early in next year as a current projection. Alicia, is in your best interest to go to the ER today? I don't feel so at this particular moment in time. Of course, you know your body better than anyone else. If you feel like you need to go in, definitely go get checked out. I am not a medical professional, so trust your gut, okay? I don't feel like you are dead or dying at this particular moment in time. I feel like a doctor's appointment would probably be beneficial. Yeah. Heather, I do feel like you are being filtered. Hi, Saray. Hope you are doing well. Maribel, has Eduardo been missing you? I do feel so. Yes. Tig? Okay. All right, guys, we are going to take a break and wait for, well, I don't know if we're going to wait for it, but I'll do some more questions. At this point in time, we're going to do the subscribers and donators. At 30K, we will play the number game as for a chance to win a free mini reading. My live replays do get posted to YouTube every single morning. Make sure you are checking it out and subscribing. This is going to be a last call pretty soon. If you're interested in donating, now is a good time to do so. You're welcome. Thanks for being in here. Okay. Heather, is Candace unblock you? And unblock you here. I do feel like she's going to unblock you. I feel like it's going to be within the next, 7 days of the current projection. Hi, Brie. I hope you're doing well, dear. Jennifer is in the house. Welcome, welcome. Pew, pew. We are jamming out to Backstreet Boys. Heck yes. That's so funny. How's everyone's day going, guys? Taylor, you have any plans tonight?
Yeah, house hunting. Woo!
Yay!
Mentally, I'm going to be packing up this house. Physically, I'm probably going to have a rot day today.
Oh.
Well, I did a lot of digging on Sunday.
Yeah.
Monday, I felt great. Tuesday morning, I did not. It all, hit my hamstrings, and I'm like, son of a gun. So I'm a little tight and I'm walking like I got to stick up my ass right now. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, at least you didn't pull your butt muscle. I heard that's painful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And he likes to tell me that we don't got the same problems.
Yeah.
Like my hamstrings right now feel like a guitar that was strung too tight. And you know what happens when you do that? You go to play it and the string just pops. Or
yeah, snaps off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Takes talent.
It does. It sure does. Only a special kind of person can do that.
Yeah.
I'll take PayPal, please.
Well, I have Carla. When will Mario break no contact and come visit our kids?
I do feel like that's projected to happen. When is the question? I feel like it's going to be about 3 weeks as a current projection.
Ashley, will GoDaddy pay me the $1,500 on the 16th of June?
Yes.
And will Yela put Arrow on child support and no longer let him see Saint sometime this year?
Projecting, yes.
And is Yela Arrow's karma for all the horrible things he did to me during the relationship?
Yes.
Okay, your turn.
Cool. Heather, I'm asking because her pic will come up and then go away on here. The account is not found. I do not feel like she is blocking you. Could be technical difficulties. That definitely has happened to me for sure. Chelsea, when will you hang out with Richie again? I feel in June as a current projection. Nick, will why confess our feelings for each other this year? I do feel so. Yes. Ashante, is Trey going to stop talking to you? Talking to third party and come back to you? Yes, I do feel so. Pew pew. Thank you for all the gifts. Always appreciated, never required. At 30K, we will play the number game for a chance to win a free mini reading. Keep double tapping, guys. Joe, will the stalker, that's all I got. Julie, the man that I'm seeing, will it end up in a relationship? I do feel so, yes.
I have an open for Brianna on her relationship with Bruce and school for her BSW.
Cool. Okay. Bruce and his school?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you need to know? What do we got with this situation? I feel like I'm really busy. I feel like I'm juggling too much. I feel like if a ball drops, it's going to shatter. So make sure you're getting enough rest when and where you can. Ask for help or take a break. I feel like I'm just all over the place. I feel like I'm super busy, but I feel like I'm kind of liking it. I feel like there are particular moments in time where it's hard to breathe. The stress, worry, anxiety, fear of moving forward, fear of abandonment. I feel like I am doing a good job studying. However, just want to be done with this, over and done with. Slow and steady wins the race. I do feel like you are going to accomplish this. I do feel like you are going to graduate, and I feel like you are going to be very happy, successful, and proud of yourself. With Bruce, I do feel like this does have the potential to be long term. I do have the package deal potential here as well, and the work that you're putting in is projected to pay off. I feel like slow and steady with this. Also, hang out, go with the flow, try not to push, control, or rush the situation. I do feel like it's going to progress organically and naturally over summer, and I feel like you guys are going to get closer together within the next couple months. Good luck.
Your turn.
Okay, I don't want to turn. I'm going to take a break.
Okay.
Pew pew! Alright guys, and once we get to 30k, we are going to play the number game, and then we are going to be doing a last call for this set. We will be back later tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time with Rods if you are interested in coming back. I will be back with Tarot at 5:54 p.m. and around 8:44 p.m. Central Standard Time. Private sessions are always available. You can schedule at your convenience. The links are on my website. Oh, thank you. How do we play the number game, Taylor?
I just picked a number, and Kaylee will set the parameters, and you guys will try to guess the number that I chose. And the first person that comes through with the correct number, unfiltered, gets a free mini reading.
Thank you, thank you. Alright guys, we are almost at 30k. Keep double tapping that screen for me, please, and thank you. Once we are there, we are going to play the number game for a chance to win a free mini reading. Keep double tapping. My live replays do get posted to YouTube every single morning. Make sure you are checking it out and subscribing. A lot of good things on the book face thing. Also, we have monthly giveaways, weekly updates, and discount codes for my private sessions. We also have a whole community filled with love and support. I do need to start doing more games in there instead of just posting memes and stuff.
It's fine.
It's a work in progress. Alright. Pew pew! Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Thursday, guys. We are almost at 30k. At 30k, we are going to play the number game. Keep double tapping that screen. Donations are currently open and available. If you are interested in donating, now is a good time to do so. We are going to be closing this set shortly after we have a winner. Teehee.
Want to hear a great story?
If it's a short story.
It is a short story.
Sure.
A few nights ago, we were sitting in the living room, Trevor and I, and there's a car sitting at the end of our driveway. We're freaking out because we're like, who the hell is that? Like, they're literally blocking our driveway, pulled up partially on the grass. We're like, what the hell's going on? Well, coming to find out the next morning, it was Walmart delivery service. They had just left the delivery right in the grass and just took off.
Oh my gosh.
They drove off after I, opened the blinds because we got that big window in the living room.
Yeah.
I opened the blinds and I was, taking pictures of their car because I was like, what the hell? Why are you sitting there like that? I thought they were messing with Kim's car. Walmart, and they just left it in the grass.
Wow. That's pretty shitty. I would definitely send a message.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we are going to get started with the number game. We are at 30k. We are going to play for a chance to win a free mini reading. Taylor has the number picked. I'm going to provide the range, and the first person who guesses the correct number gets a free mini reading from me. Here we go. This number is between 600 and 850. The winner gets a free mini reading. Good luck and good guessing. Hi Brenda, I hope you're doing well. We have 30 people in here, so I feel like that's a fair range. Welcome in, guys. If you're just joining us, we are playing the number game. This number is between 600 and 850. The first person who gets the correct number gets a free mini reading. Pew pew. Live replays get uploaded to YouTube every single morning. Make sure you're checking it out and subscribing.
Really gonna take them long to figure this out.
Ooh, Stacy has it.
Yep. Bingo.
Congratulations, Jeep Mama is the winner. Stacy, congratulations. 801 is the number that Taylor picked, and you are the first person that came through unfiltered. Let me know your question, and we will get started with your mini reading. For everyone else, this is the last call for donations, last call for questions. If you are interested in donating, now is a great time to do so. We will be back later tonight with rods if you are interested in coming back at or around 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. These are our normal times of 12:22 and 7:30 for rods, 5:44 and 8:44 p.m. with tarot if you're interested in coming back. I like these. Oh, I love that. So hard. It can be hard. It gives me anxiety. I always check out when this happens. That's quite funny. I'll start with Taylor if you have anything.
Give me a second here. I can't multitask, remember?
Yeah, me neither, man.
I have, Ashley, when is the right time to schedule my surgery? Should I do it at the beginning of June or late June?
I feel about third week in June as a current projection. Good question.
And I'm good.
Cool. I see Stacy. What's coming in? A new situation scale. Or what's coming in? New situation scale. Guess the normal. All right, my dear. I have situation pegged about 6.8 out of 10 currently projecting. I feel like I'm refreshed. I feel like I am getting my shit together. I feel like my head is on the right track. I still feel like there's a lot of different things going on. I do feel like there's still a lot of transitions that need to happen in order for there to be forward movement. However, I feel like I am very dedicated to you, very loyal, very genuine, and very honest. I do see the longevity here. I do see the package deal, and the work that you're putting in is projected to pay off. I have this person pegged about, I think I said 6.7 out of 10. I feel like I just want this to be over and done with so I can move on, move in, and enjoy our life together. I feel like this is way long overdue, and I feel like you are kind of getting antsy with this process also. I feel like that no sound, are you serious? Okay. Nope, there should be sound. I hear you. Who doesn't hear me? Hey, that's what we should start with. Who doesn't hear me? Brenda has an update. March 31st, I asked when I will get, I cut off, pregnant. You said third week of May. Congratulations. I hope that is super awesome for you. Everyone else can hear you. I hear me. You were right. I tested positive today. Congratulations. That is super awesome and exciting. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Stacey, what was the lady parts? I don't think I talked about lady parts, did I?
Well,
the last parts, just making sure that you're like putting yourself first, working on yourself love, your self worth, and your self confidence. I do feel like this is going to all happen organically and naturally. I feel like you are getting antsy with the process, and the universe just wants you to have slow and steady. Take one day at a time and keep enjoying the relationship the way it is. You got this. I do feel like it's all going to work out. It's just a matter of time. I feel like he is trying to move forward and end the last chapter in order to start this next chapter. Does that make sense? Take it.
I'm just waiting on PayPal, and it logs me out every now and again.
I know that's super annoying.
I need Oh, I love that. I need a code. Please.
I'd give you a code, but I don't have a code. Just kidding. 689-295.
Thank you much.
Still hearing from him soon, Stacy? I do feel so, yeah. I feel about 7 to 10 days is a current projection.
All right. I have a couple over here. Ashley, will Arrow give me the information that I need for the payment he made to Alvarez?
Will he give you the information that you need? I do feel so, yes.
And then will I be financially stable and still be able to pay all my bills on time while I'm recovering from my BBL surgery?
I do feel so, yes.
Perfect. That is all she wrote.
Awesome. I have one phone at 88%, one phone at 66%. Good angel numbers.
I have 77 over here.
Oh, cool. You finally made the list.
Oh, girl.
Just kidding. Alright guys, that is it for my set today. I will be back later tonight with Rods at 7:33 p.m. Central Standard Time if you're interested in coming back. My live replays do get posted to YouTube every single morning. Make sure you're checking it out. Private sessions are also available. You can schedule at your convenience on my website. We will see you soon. Bye.